And welcome back to the channel. Now let's talk about getting into the world of programming. It can seem daunting at first, with all the languages, tools, and concepts to learn. But trust me, it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Whether you're a complete beginner or looking to brush up on your skills, this list has got you covered. We're breaking down the top 10 must-haves to kickstart your programming journey. We're talking about the essential skills, tools, and resources that will set you up for success. So if you're ready to dive in and learn what it takes to become a programmer, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. Alright, so you want to be a programmer? First things first, let's talk about the foundation computer science basics. Think of this as the blueprint you need before you start building any cool tech. It's not just about coding, it's about understanding how computers think. We're talking about things like data structures, how information is organized, and algorithms, which are basically step-by-step instructions for solving problems. Understanding these core concepts is like learning the grammar of programming. It helps you write clean and efficient code. Now don't worry, you don't need a computer science degree to get started. There are tons of online resources and courses that can give you a solid understanding of these fundamentals. Websites like Khan Academy, Coursera, and even YouTube channels dedicated to computer science can be your best friends. Learning these basics might seem a little dry at first, but trust me, it's an investment. It's like understanding the rules of the game before you jump on the court. Once you have a grasp of these concepts, you'll be able to pick up new programming languages and tools much faster. So, before you dive headfirst into coding, take some time to explore the world of computer science fundamentals. It'll make your programming journey smoother and more enjoyable in the long run. Now, this is where things get exciting. Choosing a programming language is like picking up your first instrument. It's what you'll use to build awesome things. And trust me, there are a ton of options out there. You've got your popular ones like Python, known for its beginner friendliness and versatility. JavaScript is the king of web development, bringing websites to life. Java is a workhorse, powering everything from Android apps to enterprise software. And of course, you can't forget about C++, the powerhouse behind game development and high-performance applications. So, how do you choose the right one? Well, it depends on what you want to build. If you're into web development, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript are your go-tos. Data science and machine learning? Python's got your back. Game development? C++ or C# might be your best bet. The key is to start with one language and get comfortable with the fundamentals. Once you've mastered one, picking up others becomes much easier because a lot of the concepts overlap. It's like learning a new language. The more you practice, the easier it gets. My advice? Don't get caught up in the best language debate. Pick one that interests you, dive in, and start building. Remember, the best language is the one you enjoy using, and that helps you bring your ideas to life. Alright, now that you've got the basics of computer science and a programming language under your belt, let's talk about algorithms and data structures. These are the unsung heroes of the programming world, the backbone of efficient and elegant code. Think of algorithms as recipes for your code. They're step-by-step instructions that tell your computer how to solve a specific problem. Whether it's sorting a list of numbers, searching for a specific item in a database, or finding the shortest path between 2 points, algorithms are the brains behind the operation. Data structures, on the other hand, are like containers that hold your data in an organized way. You've got arrays, which are like lists of items, linked lists that connect data in a chain, and stacks and queues that handle data in a specific order. Choosing the right data structure can make your code run faster and more efficiently. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds complicated, but trust me, it's all about breaking down complex problems into smaller, manageable steps. Start by understanding the basic algorithms like sorting and searching, then move on to more advanced concepts like graph algorithms and dynamic programming. The key here is to practice, practice, practice. Solve coding challenges on websites like LeetCode, HackerRank, or Code Wars. The more you work with algorithms and data structures, the better you'll become at writing clean, optimized code. Okay, let's talk about a tool that's going to change your programming life version control systems, specifically Git and platforms like GitHub. If you're serious about coding, this is non-negotiable. Think of Git like a time machine for your code. It lets you track every change you make, go back to previous versions if you mess something up, which you will, trust me, and collaborate with other developers seamlessly. No more emailing code back and forth or losing hours of work because you accidentally hit save on the wrong file. GitHub is where the magic happens. It's a platform where you can store your code repositories, share them with others, and contribute to open source projects. It's like the social network for programmers, where you can showcase your skills, learn from others, and build amazing things together. Learning Git and GitHub might seem intimidating at first, but there are tons of resources available online. Start with the basics, creating a repository, making commits, and branching, and gradually work your way up to more advanced concepts like merging and resolving conflicts. Trust me, mastering version control is essential for any aspiring programmer. It'll not only make your life easier, but also make you a more valuable collaborator and team player in the tech world. Now, this is where the real magic of programming happens: problem solving. Coding is all about breaking down complex problems into smaller, more manageable chunks, and then using your skills to craft elegant and efficient solutions. It's like solving a puzzle. You need to analyze the problem, identify the constraints, and then use your knowledge of programming languages, algorithms, and data structures to piece together the solution. The key to becoming a great problem solver is to develop a logical and analytical mindset. Don't be afraid to experiment, make mistakes, and learn from your failures. The more you practice, the better you'll become at identifying patterns, spotting errors, and coming up with creative solutions. One of the best ways to improve your problem-solving skills is to work on real-world projects. This will force you to think critically, apply your knowledge, and overcome challenges that you wouldn't encounter in a textbook. Remember, programming is not just about memorizing syntax. It's about using your creativity and problem-solving skills to build innovative and impactful applications. So, embrace the challenge, think outside the box, and have fun with it. Alright, you've got the basics down, you're comfortable with a language or two, and you're starting to think like a programmer. Now it's time to put all that knowledge into practice and build something awesome. Project-based learning is where the real magic happens. It's one thing to understand concepts in theory, but applying them to real-world problems is where you truly learn and grow. Plus, having a portfolio of projects is crucial for showcasing your skills to potential employers or clients. The possibilities are endless. Build a website for a local business, create a mobile app that solves a problem you're passionate about, develop a game, or automate a tedious task using Python scripts. The key is to choose projects that excite you and push you to learn new things. Don't be afraid to start small. Even building a simple to-do list app can teach you valuable lessons about user interfaces, data storage, and program flow. As you gain experience, you can gradually tackle more complex and ambitious projects. Remember, building projects is not just about writing code, it's about the entire development process: planning, designing, coding, testing, and deploying. The more you build, the better you'll understand the nuances of software development and the more confident you'll become as a programmer. Let's talk about databases, the unsung heroes of the software world. They're the backbone of countless applications, storing and organizing data so it can be accessed and used efficiently. Think of them as giant, super-organized filing cabinets for your information. Whether it's customer information for an e-commerce site, posts and comments for a social media platform, or financial transactions for a banking system, databases keep track of it all. And as a programmer, understanding how to interact with them is crucial. You've got different types of databases, each with its strengths. Relational databases like MySQL and PostgreSQL are like spreadsheets on steroids, organizing data into tables with rows and columns. NoSQL databases like MongoDB and Cassandra are more flexible, handling unstructured data like social media posts or sensor readings. Learning about databases involves understanding concepts like SQL, which stands for Structured Query Language, and is used to communicate with relational databases. You'll learn how to create tables, insert data, retrieve information based on specific criteria, and much more. The good news is that there are tons of resources available online to help you get started with databases. Take some online courses, experiment with different database management systems, and start building projects that involve storing and retrieving data. Okay, so you're building projects. You're comfortable with code, but how do you manage larger, more complex software projects? That's where software development methodologies come in. These are frameworks and best practices that teams use to plan, design, develop, test, and deploy software efficiently. Think of it like having a blueprint and a set of tools to build a house. You don't just start laying bricks randomly. You have a plan, a structure, and a process to follow. One popular methodology is agile development, which emphasizes flexibility, collaboration, and iterative progress. It's all about breaking down projects into smaller sprints, getting constant feedback, and adapting to changing requirements. Another approach is waterfall, which is more linear and sequential. Each phase of development, requirements, design, implementation, testing, deployment, flows into the next. The choice of methodology depends on the project, the team, and the organization. The key is to understand the principles behind different methodologies and choose the one that best suits your needs. Learning about software development methodologies will not only make you a more organized and efficient developer, but also make you a valuable asset to any team. The tech world moves fast, really fast. New languages, frameworks, and tools are constantly emerging. What's hot today might be obsolete tomorrow. Staying relevant as a programmer means being a lifelong learner and keeping your finger on the pulse of industry trends. So how do you stay ahead of the curve? Subscribe to tech blogs and podcasts, follow industry leaders and influencers on social media, attend webinars and conferences, and participate in online communities. The key is to be curious, explore new technologies, and never stop learning. Right now, fields like artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud computing, and cybersecurity are booming. Learning about these areas can open up a world of opportunities for you as a programmer. But it's not just about chasing the latest shiny objects. It's about understanding the underlying principles, developing a strong foundation in core concepts, and being adaptable to change. The more you learn, the better equipped you'll be to navigate the ever-evolving landscape of technology. Here's the thing about programming. It might seem like a solitary activity, but it's actually a team sport. Having a supportive community or a mentor can make all the difference in your coding journey. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people can provide invaluable motivation, inspiration, and support. You can bounce ideas off each other, get help when you're stuck, collaborate on projects, and celebrate each other's successes. Joining online communities like Stack Overflow, GitHub, or Reddit can connect you with programmers of all levels from around the world. Attending local meetups or workshops can also be a great way to network and learn from experienced developers. Finding a mentor can be incredibly beneficial, especially when you're starting out. A mentor can provide guidance, share their experiences, offer feedback on your code, and help you navigate the challenges of the tech industry. Remember, you don't have to code alone. Embrace the power of community, seek out mentors, and never underestimate the value of learning from others. So there you have it, the top 10 must-haves to kickstart your programming journey. Remember, learning to code is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, dedication, and a whole lot of practice. But trust me, the rewards are worth it. The ability to code is like having a superpower in today's digital world. You can build amazing things, solve complex problems, and bring your ideas to life. So, embrace the challenge, never stop learning, and most importantly, have fun along the way. Thanks for watching. If you found this list helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Happy coding!